If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Welcome back, WNST, Towson, Baltimore, WNST.net. We're live in Phoenix, Super Bowl 49 coverage, and it's always good to have a guy that's got a ring stop by here, you know? And it's even better ring because it was a knock the Patriots in the ass ring, which is my favorite kind of ring.
He said it, not me.
That's my favorite kind of ring.
Hey, but the start of the show, what an amazing radio voice.
What, me or you?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dude,
I got a face made for radio.
Nah, you give like angelic. It's like
you look good, dude.
It's like
you look
Jesus talking to me right now. It's like a voice of an angel. It's like Fergie, an angel had a baby, and that's your voice.
It's like Step Brothers there. It's a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
I love Steve Weatherford.
Hey, do you want to have bunk beds so we have more room for activities? Did we just become best friends?
Okay, wait a second.
Bros.
This may have just morphed to Steve Weatherford and I quoting Step Brothers for the next 15 minutes.
If you don't like Step Brothers, change the dial because we're about to get hairy in here.
Oh man, here we go. Movie nerds everywhere. Steve Weatherford here from the New York Football Giants. Let me see that ring, bro. Let me see that, man.
James Ahedabow is one of my really, really close friends.
Dig.
His ring is really awesome. They did a really good job with you guys' ring.
This has got nice. 4 trophies on it, man.
Yeah, that's a little bit cooler than what you guys got, though. No offense.
That's 2.
It says New York on it. How can it be any good? I mean, be honest.
Yeah, it's only the greatest city in the world.
Hey, wait a second. Baltimore beat the New York Giants in 58 and 59. So how about that?
Oh, how about in 01?
And 01,
we're going to get Bubba Parker over here.
3
and when
times,
I see Tiki Barber, I give him a hard time.
I'm not seeing anything bad about Baltimore. I got a lot of buddies in Baltimore. It's an awesome city. I got friends that live there that don't even play there. It's a great city.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I got a lot of good buddies on your.
Well, Jameel McClain.
I love him.
I love him. One of the all-time great dudes, right?
Dude.
Even though he's from Philly, he eats ketchup on his cheesesteaks, man.
He's the man.
I still don't understand.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I haven't had too many teammates that can instantly walk into a locker room and it's like he's been there for 5 years. He assimilated into our locker room, and it was like one of the bros instantly.
Well, I mean, he's
not even like old. So like when you get an old guy, like when I was with the Jets and we got Jason Taylor, like he was one of the bros instantly, but because everybody was like, oh man, we got a Hall of Famer in our locker room, so everybody was like bent over backwards to be really cool to him and make friends with him. Right. But Jameel, I mean, great player, but he's so cool.
So, you know Luke, we met Jason Taylor last night at the media party, and Luke, give your observation on Jason Taylor.
It was so funny because
he's a handsome cat now. You know what I mean? Nobody can rock a bald head better than him.
What was it that I said?
Agree, Jen?
It would have been great if God blessed me with either good looks or the ability to play football at the highest level. He got both. I mean, come on now.
It's true. It's true.
And he married, what's
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach's sister, right?
Yeah, Zach's sister, and she's a smoke show, too.
All right. Well, hey, man, look at this, man. The pride of New York.
Hey, the grass isn't always greener. You know what I mean? I drive a minivan. I got 3 kids. I'm the happiest guy I know.
There you go.
Hey, Jason, have your hot wife. I mean, my wife is beautiful, too. Have your hot wife, your Hall of Fame jacket soon to be, your Bentley. I got a minivan full of kids, ketchup on the windows.
And a ring. You had a nice vest.
Poo-poo diapers in the back seat. Dude, I'm the happiest guy I know.
You're a punter.
It's perspective.
Right. Absolutely,
you know what I
man.
mean?
It's been good for you.
It's not like I've achieved anything like incredible like Jen has. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean,
I won a Super Bowl, but it wasn't like I was like the quarterback. I was a punter.
So you
like a glorified cheerleader.
Well, you came
you know what I mean? I have
a
front row seat for every game.
Hey, but
I don't have to pay for it.
Punters are people too, though.
And at the end of the day, I get to shower with the guys.
Right.
I don't have to go home stinky.
And you know,
managers don't get to do that.
It's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That you put the special teams, right?
Yeah, special. He's a special guy.
Special teams.
Steve.
You special teamers go over there in the corner and play with your balls.
Yeah. Typically they put us in the corner, but I find my way to the weight room. You know what I mean?
So you got here 5:30 in the morning. You're doing NFL Network.
No. I was live at 5:30.
You look good. I mean, you still.
Yeah.
Being late
I had to
in the
get
day.
here at 4:30 to look like this because there's about a pound of makeup on my face. I don't know if that's high def camera or not, but
it is.
You can't even see my pores.
Like this.
I fooled you too.
Steve Weatherford here from the New York Football Giants. Yeah, you played a bunch of places and different organizations and moving around.
I've been around the block.
Yep. Difficult picking up, moving around as much as you have. I mean,
much more difficult on wife and kids than it is for me because I've been in the NFL long enough. I mean, by the time you're in like your 3rd, 4th year, you got guys that you played college against, and, you don't necessarily know them, but when you get in the locker room, you got something in common with them. Not only are you on the same team, but you played against each other in college. You probably got a couple buddies and stuff like that. And so
you're
for
a Big Tenner as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could go to any NFL roster right now and probably have like 5 good buddies the moment I walk in the locker room. So it's not nearly as difficult for me. It's more difficult for my family because then she's got to make new girlfriends, figure out where the mall and Target is.
Right.
Et cetera. So, for me, it's just like, hey, new team, new city, new helmet. I've been blessed enough to be in New York for almost 7 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, you found some stability after moving around a lot early on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the punters and kickers were interchangeable. Sure. It's because not like we have to, fit the offense or defensive scheme or anything. It's just like, hey, if you don't mind, go back there about 15 yards, catch the ball, kick this one to the right, kick this one to the left, and if you can manage, put this one inside the 10. Pretty simple.
No sweat, right?
You know what I mean?
Punters do make it look easy, but there's an incredible science to it. Knowing Kyle Richardson all these years, and Sam Cook down in Baltimore.
Sam's a stud.
Yeah.
God, he's a stud.
But it's a lot about the snapper,
too. He's been rock
too.
solid every single year. We're the same age, came out the same year. He didn't even get invited to the Combine. And then he was a 6th-round draft pick.
Yep.
And he's been with Baltimore ever since. And what an incredible pick that was by Gans. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Remember Gans? What a stud. Love that guy.
Steve Weatherford here, looking good. Do you always look this good? I mean, this is this is a really good sweater vest you got here.
I'm an egomaniac.
Like
I'm just going to be real with you.
Okay. You like looking good?
I mean, I don't really have to have big arms or be in shape, but
Well, you do play in the National Football League.
I'm a slave to my own ego.
All right.
You know what I mean?
You got great socks.
I didn't have
You should admit it. I mean, there are people that won't
listen,
admit that.
I'm gonna be real with you. I like me some me. You know what I mean?
You look like you spent the weekend in Hong Kong.
Dude, listen, I was on NFL AM earlier, and I saw like a screenshot somebody from Twitter sent to me, and they're like, "Hey, nice socks. When's the flood hitting?" I'm like, and on top of that, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Haters gonna hate.
You're like a top 5 wide receiver trapped in a punter's body, by the way. I mean, that attitude.
Yeah, man, you.
No. He might be a cornerback. I mean, he might not even be a wide receiver.
Did we just become best friends?
I think so.
I think so. Want to go do karate in the garage?
What are you promoting? What is Formula 4? Give me
anybody that knows me, I mean, we've already been talking about it. I am a fitness freak. I love it. I eat, sleep, breathe it. And, for me, it starts with nutrition. And when I was 14 years old, I was 108 pounds. I'll show you a picture of me on my phone.
Skinny? Sideways?
Dude, my wife's
turtle?
112. Jen weighs more than I did when I was a freshman in high school, and she's a peanut.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was a little guy, and so I became infatuated with, like, nutrition and supplementation and training. And I gained 117 pounds in 4 years. Hand to the Bible, never taken steroids in my life. It was like, going to the library and learning about different training modalities and nutrition. And I actually stumbled across Formula 4 about 6 months ago. Completely changed my pre-workout routine. I like to get up early. This morning I got up at 3 a.m. to do my workout before I hit NFL AM, going live at 5:30.
Well, when you're putting that much makeup on, you got to work the pores.
Oh, God,
you got to get. You got to
be hydrated. But so the first thing I do every morning is I do cardio for 45 minutes. I do fasted cardio, and that helps you to burn the fat that's on your body, not in your stomach. Because when you wake up, you have nothing in your system to burn up. So that's how I really stay lean. Right. Is I wake up in the morning, jump straight onto the cardio machine, so I'm burning up fat that's on my body for energy versus what's in my stomach. So first thing I do when I wake up in the morning at 4, I'm dog tired. I pound a bottle of this, lay down for 5 minutes, and then you
check that out real quick.
You find some energy because this is the first FDA-recognized oxygen supplement ever.
Bioavailable oxygen supplement.
So a NASA scientist, patented an O4 molecule. And so the reason you drink it on an empty stomach is because that oxygen doesn't start to break down your food because there's no food in your stomach. So it literally goes straight to your bloodstream. I challenge people to go on formula-4.com, watch the video of all the science that goes behind it, because I was skeptical too. I'm like, oxygen water, come on, man. What's next? Shake weights?
Right.
But for me, it was like, I tried it. I watched the video. I'm like, hey, it sounds cool. Spend $20, buy a case, whatever. Sure. And if you drink it like they say to drink it, I don't drink coffee. I don't even take pre-workout supplements before I work out anymore because, I'm getting that lift that I want from that, but I get no crash. So it's not like I'm on this radio show peddling it. Okay, I honestly believe in this.
It's a morning product, though, for you. It's
no,
a pre-workout?
It's good anytime. You need a lift. I mean, when's a good time to breathe oxygen? all
Most
the
of
time.
the day.
Yeah, most of the day.
I've heard you need that.
Unless you guys are banging the bong and you don't want any oxygen. You know what I mean? Oxygen's pretty good, guys. I think we can all
How does
agree.
this work for bong water? I'm just checking it out.
We took the wrong turn here, guys. We're talking about health and fitness and smoking dope.
The Super Bowl's not in Denver this year. But Seattle was in the Super Bowl.
It's true.
That's
Very
true.
true.
It's true.
It is true. But seriously, no. I mean, for this is it's eliminated a lot of things that were in my diet that weren't necessarily the best thing for me, but it was helping me to get to where I want to go. So now I got more energy, I got more stamina, I've got more endurance because I got more oxygen in my body.
I want whatever you.
And if you guys haven't noticed, I got ADHD pretty freaking bad.
I would say whatever you're
and
having,
this
I
helps
want.
with that too.
You know.
Seriously, like brain function, mental clarity, memory. It's awesome.
Sure.
Well, okay. Well, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Steve Weatherford here, New York Football Giants.
Not you, but you. Since you said I was handsome and jacked, I'm sending you a case.
All right.
You can have like maybe a bottle of the case that I send to him. It's not too late.
Are you thinking he's
Tell
the
me I'm
athlete and I'm the
handsome.
athletic
Tell me I'm
supporter?
handsome. Tell me.
Steve
Okay.
Weatherford, all I have to say is, I'm Luke, but you can call me Dragon.
You have to call me Nighthawk.
Oh, my God.
I honestly thought
It
he
might
was
be
going to
time
rape
for a
me.
break. I
He
mean-
had a look in his eye. I honestly thought it was going to
I'm
happen.
going to lose my co-host for the rest of the week because you guys are going to go bromancing up in North Scottsdale.
No, we're going for a hike this afternoon. You stop it, silly.
Up the mountain. Camelback, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.